Okay, it seems that we are good to go. So, yes, hello everyone. My name is Veronica, and I am Global IoT Project Manager here at Vendon. And I have grown together with Vendon since it is 2015, I believe so. And my main job here is to spread the word about the new way of operating and running vending or coffee business. As well, I like to find solutions to customer problems that they might face on their daily basis. And today I want to talk just about that. I want to tell you some of the problems my OCS clients have had over the years and how Vendon Solutions help them to solve them. We have really carefully curated those solutions, taking to our advantage or expertise and feedback from major clients who work within the OCS field. So yeah, today I want to share this information with you, as maybe you might have similar problems to the ones described today. And actually, I would really appreciate if after today's session, you would let me know of how you do things in your daily operations to even widen my perspective even more. Because here at Vendon, we really believe that communication and interaction with fellow industry professionals is really crucial to understand the shoes you're walking in to produce even better solutions. So please, just after this webinar, drop me an email or connect with me on LinkedIn and let's have a chat. As well as if you do have questions during the webinar, just write them in the chat and my colleague here, Eva, will read them out to me. And coming back to our today's webinar will be structured based on 4 solutions for OCS businesses: preventative maintenance, downtime report, cleaning report, and event alerts. I will go into more detail about each and every one of those, and as promised, I will give you real-life customer cases which were resolved by the help of wonderful Vendon Solutions. So, are you effectively optimizing your business costs? I guess this is something that is being asked constantly by your financial team. Costs is something that every company wants to limit in one way or another. However, it's not only costs, it's also equipment reliability and the lifespan of each and every part, as well as overall business operations efficiency and overall product quality, of course. And taking into consideration all of the above, Vendon Preventative Maintenance tool was born. To give you a better perspective, we have a customer who complained a lot about the costly repairs of the machines. And especially, they faced great issue with the water filters, which were installed on the coffee machine itself. Their main issue was that they change water filter every year at a given date, not taking into consideration the amount of water that actually went through the machine. And what happened was that when the filters were returned to the warehouse, was that they noticed that some of the filters, they had to be replaced, I don't know, like 2 months ago, but some could still go for, I don't know, a couple of months more. So that was their main issue here. And once they introduced Vendon Preventative Maintenance tool, they quickly realized that the power of data and how accurate it was in order to precisely detect when water filter should be changed, this gave them a great insight to help them even further improve their machine fleet spare part stock, as well as they had greatly limited downtime by being proactive and being able to plan their maintenance works in advance. So now let's look at the tool itself. Our tool is built in a way that it takes into consideration the count of product or sold products or components, by which it lets you know the right moment when to take care of all maintenance works and ensure that you can establish automatic management for upcoming, planned, and completed repairs, Or you can even upkeep your existing coffee machines, as it's really easily understandable, because here you can see under the status bar that you won't miss anything. And as you can see here with Preventative Maintenance tool, you can create and customize your own maintenance schedule based on sales, components usage, or a particular time frame. It also allows you to set up alerts for any upcoming works that you might have, so you're always prepared with the right tools and machine parts that need repair or change. So to sum it all up, by using preventative maintenance tools, our clients were able to provide consistency in all aspects of their business. They delivered drinks that tasted consistently good, and they could reduce their expenses by actually better monitoring and using their spare parts stock. As well, this allowed to see what parts of the machines break first or more often, and then they could have this discussion with the machine manufacturers to even further improve their existing machine fleet. Second solution I want to talk about today is Downtime Report. We all want our machines on at all times. Unplanned downtime is something we don't want to hear or see in our daily lives, at least not in our industry, right? And however, sometimes it can happen due to power issues or networks or any other that are shown here. So what happens if you are aware and hold yourself accountable for the downtime your machines faces every day? I think it is better described when taking a real life case. Again, here, that happens fairly often with any operator using any kind of coffee machine, no matter how fancy it is. And lo and behold, it's power outages. With this particular client, it happened more often than normal, and it really affected their daily operations. But they didn't have any clue why it was happening. And after they introduced Vendon telemetry, they realized that the reason of such downtimes were due to an issue with the grinder. The machine popped up such error, and the users just switched off the machine because, they just thought, I will just switch it on and off, and probably it will solve the issue. But this is the case when a kick of a machine and restart won't solve the problem. So what did they see in the downtime report? They saw that the machines were showing regular power outages, and they used this tool combined together with Vendon real-time events to see why such outages actually happened. Our downtime report will show you information when a particular machine has a power, a network, a temperature issue, or even an inhibited payments device. This report also will show you information about average lost sales. It's a great indicator that potentially counts how many products were not dispensed in the downtime period based on historical data of previous month. As well as you can see the total lost revenue. This truly gives you an eye-opening experience, as you can see exactly how much you are losing without resolving the issues. Okay, I know you might think, okay, Veronica, this sounds like a tool for vending machines, as we don't have the price for each product. But here, I must say, you do have a price for each product. In Vendon Cloud, you can set up cost price for each product as you surely have it, and we can easily calculate it, as our system allows you to have recipes for each product where ingredients are counted down to a gram. And it is particularly great with this tool is that it allows you to filter out machines by looking at the ones who have only active or ongoing events. And this again allows you to focus on the data that indicates that you need to act immediately. To summarize, Downtime Report allowed our customer to identify problems as soon as they happened. And once it had a number of actual money lost attached to this, they really understood that they need to get their move on in order to have machines that can continuously produce drinks all the time. And do you think your customers clean their machines regularly? Yeah, I think this is a great pain point for many of you currently operating coffee machines, as we all know that regular cleaning and upkeep of the machines will ensure a machine that runs for longer and that can produce high quality drinks, which all tasted great all the time, because this is something that we all want, right? And I guess it's no surprise that this was the issue of one of my clients. They had great issues with having to replace milk system parts to their end client due to irregular cleaning. But they had no actual data to back up this statement. So, of course, they could do nothing about it. They just had to go with whatever was agreed within the warranty agreements, and that was it. But once they powered on their machines to Vendon, this was easily resolved as they had the power of the data in their hands, and they could easily see how often, when, and if the machines were cleaned once the machine actually requested it. To give you a better understanding of our cleaning report that you can see here, we give you information about both cleaned and unclean machines. It also indicates if the machine has been used after cleaning. And this is crucial information to know, as we have seen many instances where the machine was cleaned before closing off a location, but let's say somebody decided that they will have one more drink to take home, and then the cleaning was basically pointless, and it should be done again. But with the new design, we have also grouped the cleaning report in 3 separate tabs, so it's easier to view and navigate. And the summary tab, which you see open here, will give you a summary of completed and missed cleanings in the chosen period of time. We count that the machine is registered as cleaned if it had at least one cleaning event in the 24-hour period. In the following tab, you can see information about online machines. Here you will find information if a machine has finished cleaning or has been used after cleaning. A really, really cool feature is that if the machine was used after cleaning, a new tab will show what products it had dispensed after the last cleaning. So if it was just hot water, maybe it's not that big of an issue. Instead, if it was, I don't know, coffee with milk, let's say. Last but not least, we do show information about offline machines as well, as you might want to see when was the last time a cleaning was done before a machine went offline. And in this particular case, client could not only have the end users accountable for not taking proper care of their machines, they also gained higher satisfaction within the end users itself, because the machines were up and running and always produced a stunning cup of drink that was consistent in taste. That is really, really important. Okay, last but definitely not least is machine events. Events in general allows us to understand what is going on with the machine. How is it feeling? I sometimes like to call the event section a therapist that gets to the root cause of the problem, indicating how we can help and how we can fix it. Nowadays, milk drinks, both with regular or alternative milk, have great popularity among end users. But for the drink that contains milk, it is crucial to have the milk in the right temperature to produce great thick foam. This particular customer had the issue that all of the milk stayed in a cabinet, not in the fridge, before it was opened. So when the milk was actually added in the fridge within the coffee machine, it did not have time to cool down fast enough. And in return, it resulted in drinks that had barely no foam. This impacted their customer satisfaction, as you know, the drinks weren't in the consistency that they would like them to be. And let's look at the event section here. As you can see, we get all kinds of information, but it is generally classified in 3 sections: informative, active, and resolved. Nevertheless, our tool is even more powerful because you can add event tags. What are event tags, you might ask? Event tags help you to group events according to your own preference. The tags can then be used to set up specific alerts, and they can be used also in the filter option. All events have already been tagged with predefined tags, as you can see here, but you can easily change them so it fits within your business needs. Another great thing about events is that information comes already decoded. There is no need to have to look at the machine manual, look through the error codes and try to understand what they mean, what is what, because we have done this homework in your place. And believe me, we got this under control because throughout the years, we are now compatible with more than 60 manufacturers. So everything will appear with the correct term of what it actually means, not some random numbers and letters. Nevertheless, event section does not only give us plain information on what is going on with the machine. If we return to the case of the client who experienced problems with milk temperature, I can tell you that it was a really easy fix, but it brought so many great benefits. As now, they basically just bought a fridge where they can store all the milk before it's going into the machine, ensuring that the foam quality was consistent and great. And if you take this idea even further, you will see that Vendon successfully can translate any data read from the machines into a direct benefit for the end client who is actually enjoying that cup of coffee. And as I have mentioned beforehand throughout this webinar, data is power, data is knowledge, and data helps us to make better business decisions overall. But not only make better decisions that take care of operational and financial aspects, sustainability is also really important for us here at Vendon. We want industry professionals to get on using smart solutions and data to reduce unnecessary waste and energy consumption, as it is really important that we use our resources sparingly and responsibly. So my message here is, I guess, that I really encourage you to not be afraid of implementing IoT solutions on your machine fleet. I know it might be daunting at first because it's something new, it's something you haven't experienced, but believe me, we are here to guide you through every step of the way, as we have been doing this for a really long time. So thank you for listening to me today. I highly appreciate that you took the time, and I hope this gave you some insights of the solutions we provide for our OCS clients. But of course, this is not it. Our solution is jam-packed with many more great tools, which I hope that in short future I will be able to share with you. And for those who will attend Host Exhibition now in October, please come by our stand in Pavilion 24, stand E1G2, as we will demonstrate pretty cool things there. So again, thank you very much, and I hope to connect with you soon. And if there are any questions, so I hope you can connect with me on LinkedIn or drop me an email so we can get in touch.